7-month-old lethargic child with a really icky rash all over his body. Mom says the rash appears to be spreading in front of her eyes.
All right, you have your scenario. Grab your cheat sheets, whatever you're using. If you have a Brazil tape, remember, red to the head and head to the heel. And you can see this little one falls into the zone. And now to Scott for your quick tip.
Pediatric rashes. Measles looks like measles. Chickenpox, to no surprise, looks like chickenpox. However, of those, one of the most feared is actually meningococcemia. And meningococcemia, remember, is when you have a nasty bacterial infection, not only of the meninges, but also specifically of your bloodstream as well. And this is your kid who is screaming, "I am septic. Please help me." So classically, this starts off with petechiae, which are little red or blue blotches that very rapidly progress to purpura, which are big blue blotches. And that's bad. But what's more important is, yes, they have blotches. But what's absolutely huge is to be able to say, do they blanch? Meaning, if you think about your capillary refill, and if you just push on your finger and it immediately pops up, how are you? You're fine. If you push on your finger and it doesn't pink up for 3 days, that's a problem. The same idea applies with this. Whereas if you push on it and it immediately pinks up after blanching, that's great. If you push on it and it doesn't blanch, that's huge. That is never a good sign. So specifically when you're dealing with meningococcemia, if, like me as a staff nurse, you find 3 criteria, meaning number 1, the kid looks sick. Number 2, they have big blotches all over, meaning it doesn't follow a set line with chickenpox, etc. And they don't blanch. If you have those 3 criteria, you look sick all over, doesn't blanch, you have greater than a 97% chance at being correct in your suspicion that it's meningococcemia. So if that's too much to remember, that's okay. When it comes to kids with funky rashes, if you remember nothing else, big blue blotches that don't blanch are seriously bad.